Okay, we are drawing a vase with flowers today and painting it in. And we're going to use a Quick Sticks black tempera stick, and then we're going to also paint with our tempera cake paints. So we're going to start with this lowest flower here that has kind of the zigzag petals. So maybe a little bit lower than halfway up my paper. I'm going to make a little circle, and then I'm going to make a zigzag around it. And then underneath it, I'm going to make my base. Okay, above that, I'm going to make a nice big circle, and then the petals around it. So again, you would do pencil first, and then trace with your Quick Sticks after. And then next to it, here I have a circle. So it's not completely in front, it's going behind these other ones a little bit. So it's overlapping. The other flowers are overlapping this flower. Make a little swirl in it. And then my last flower is just like making a U. And again, it's sort of underneath, these other ones are behind. And then inside the U, I make a zigzag. And just made a few little lines coming out of it. Okay, and then in my spaces around, I'm just adding some triangles. Just going out and in, out and in. Wherever I have some leftover space here. And then I just added some lines for these triangles to make them look like leaves. And of course my table line. And then I'm ready for painting. So remember, we never tap our paintbrush. We just move it gently along the inside of the cup. No, none of this tapping noise. And that also splatters, so we don't want any splattering. Okay, and I'm going to get some yellow here for the inside of this flower. And for the petals on this flower. So I'm not going to drag my paintbrush across the black. I'm going to try to stay inside the black so that it doesn't blend too much with my colors. If I really drag and press my paintbrush down, I might get some black mixed in with my colors, and I don't want that. So I'm switching colors now. Down a little bit more water. Now, I don't have brown in my tempera cake paints, but if I wanted to make a brown table, I could do a little color mixing, but I'm not mixing in the tray, okay? See my nice orange? It's going to stay nice and orange. Okay, I'm going to clean out my brush really well. I'm going to get some blue. Clean brush. And then I'm going to blend. While my orange is still wet, I'm blending some blue right on top. Now if I need more blue, like right there I need some more blue, I'm going to clean out my brush. Get a little more blue, blend it on top. So orange and blue are going to give you this brownish color. Okay, but we are not mixing the paints in the tray. See, my blue is still beautiful, my orange is still beautiful. We haven't mixed the colors in the tray. We've only mixed the colors on the paper. When you are painting, you may also want to hold your brush lower and rest your hand on your paper if you have, if you want to steady your hand a little bit more. If you have an area where you can rest your hand. Of course, I'm not going to rest my hand in these areas where I've painted unless it's already dry. And then these little leftover spaces in between the flowers, they can just be painted with a little bit of green. Okay, and I always just want to kind of pull my brush. I don't want to push it away from and get it all messed up. I want to pull my brush to fill in my spaces. And we'll do a little green on this too. Okay, and then if you also wanted to add a little bit in your background, you could do that as well. So good luck with yours. Hope it turns out just wonderfully for you.